Chief Secretary calls for culture shift after shocking homicide. Tima joins National Humanitarian Drive for Venezuela. And the Senator mourns cousin slain in brutal Mount St. George attack. Good evening, I am Renessa Ortiz and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Thursday, 2nd July 2026. And now to our top story. Police continue investigations into the brutal murder of 39-year-old Nisha Roberts. The shocking incident has sparked a profound conversation led by Chief Secretary Farley Augustine regarding domestic violence and societal pressure. Alia Balgobin has the details in this report.
Horrific act of violence that occurred right in its heart. Women in the community are openly asking hard, painful questions tonight. What does this mean for our safety? Do we now have to live in hiding, looking over our shoulders in the very places we are supposed to feel safest? Our homes? As this tight-knit community tries to process the unimaginable, the outcry for protection and accountability is growing deafening. The tragedy struck as a deep chord with Chief Secretary Farley Augustine, who shared a haunting encounter from February 7th, when Roberts proudly introduced her Trinidadian fiancé to him after a church service. That same man is now in question. In a lengthy statement, the Chief Secretary challenged the very fabric of local, social and religious culture, warning against the intense pressure placed on single individuals. He noted, quote, "Sometimes without intending to, we make our single members feel as though singleness is a condition that must be urgently cured. We celebrate relationships so enthusiastically that we can become blinded to incompatibility or warning signs, simply because we are relieved that someone has finally found someone. In our excitement, we may unintentionally place more emphasis on finding a partner than on finding the right partner." Augustine added that evil often arrives disguised as affection. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am Alia Balgobin.
Tobago is stepping up to assist earthquake-ravaged Venezuela, following a catastrophic double earthquake that left more than 2,200 people dead and tens of thousands displaced. Local authorities have launched a major relief collection drive. Joel Green-George reports.
The devastating magnitude 7.2 and 7.5 twin earthquakes that struck north-central Venezuela on June 24th have triggered an urgent regional response. In Tobago, the Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TEMA, has opened collection lines to aid our neighboring nation as part of a national relief initiative.
But we are coordinating relief. We're going to be doing that based on the pronouncements of the government of Trinidad and Tobago, and we will let the nation know.
Local organizers are prioritizing essential humanitarian aid. The central collection focus is on over-the-counter medical supplies, hygiene products, cots, and non-perishable food items with a minimum shelf life of 3 months. Officials explicitly state that clothing, prescription medicine, and perishable foods are not being accepted. 2 designated drop-off sites are operational from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Citizens can deliver donations to the Tobago Emergency Operations Center at the Fairfield Complex in Scarborough or the Tobago Disaster Relief Warehouse in Signal Hill. Financial contributions can also be made directly to the National Disaster Relief Fund at First Citizens Bank.
The same method of used in the past, and if there are any details, we'll pay attention to the needs list of the
ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Deltec compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Barcode, Scarborough, Eco-Sports, Dudley Park, Jones Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at ironetickets.com. Sun out Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling. Saturday, 4th of July, Deltec compound, Argyle.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. 'Cause girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Thank you for staying with us. As hundreds of secondary school graduates celebrate the end of an era, tomorrow marks a new beginning for thousands more across Trinidad and Tobago with the release of the secondary entrance assessment results. But for those saying goodbye to high school, the financial burden of graduation can be overwhelming. Tobago Updates reporter Jewel Green George has more on a charitable initiative making dreams come true.
Graduation is a major milestone. Unfortunately, the cost of dresses, suits, and tickets can keep deserving students home. That is where the NGO, Yes She Can, steps in. Their project, Royalty for a Night, ensures no graduate is left out. Project manager Roberta Rose Collins says the initiative has deep roots.
This actually started. This is our 10th year.
Okay.
And it started a little bit before that with a secondary school teacher in Trinidad who looked at her girls not be able to go attend their graduation for years and said one year, let me just ask my friends if they have something. And the response was overwhelming.
Right. The Pop-Up Boutique initiative has since expanded into a nationwide operation. Recently, the group set up shop at the Buku Multipurpose Facility in Tobago, answering a growing demand from local families who previously had to travel to the sister isle.
So what happened is usually every year we saw an increase of students coming from Tobago to Trinidad to access what we had to offer. And so last year, for the first time, we said, okay, we're gonna try this.
Right. The response in Tobago proved that the need was genuine, as 75 students were served in the inaugural distribution, with more students every year.
Mm-hmm. We were able to use one of the facilities to distribute.
Right.
And 75 students were served.
Wow.
So we figured, well, obviously there was a need.
Definitely.
And so we decided to make this a regular stop.
As these graduates step confidently into the future, a new generation prepares for the next phase. Tomorrow's SEA results will signal a new educational journey for the nation's children, setting the stage for future academic milestones and eventually their own night to shine. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Tobago's financial literacy advocate Alana Allen is widely recognized for teaching citizens how to accumulate wealth. Now, after migrating to Canada, her family is investing heavily in a new kind of asset, character. Her 14-year-old daughter, AMPLIA Sky Cupid, recently made her debut on one of North America's largest youth runways. Here's Joel Green George with this story.
14-year-old AMPLIA Sky Cupid, originally from Mount St. George, Tobago, recently walked the runway at the Toronto Kids Fashion Week Season 41 showcase at the Sheraton Centre Toronto Hotel on June 20th. Behind the glamour of the Audrey Collection runway lies a story of rigorous training, family migration, and a deliberate push for self-confidence. Her mother, Alana Allen, explains that the decision to enter Canadian modeling stemmed from wanting to help her daughter embrace her tall stature.
In migrating to Canada, one of the things that actually drew me to her actually getting into modeling was the fact that Aliyah has always been taller than almost all the kids in her class. So she always stood out, and I wanted her to really be confident in her own skin.
The journey demanded massive logistical sacrifices. The duo commuted 4 hours total every weekend for just 1 hour of professional training, balancing the rigid schedule alongside standard schoolwork and extracurricular activities. Allen admitted the relentless schedule was a partnership that required absolute commitment from both of them.
But honestly, when I saw Aliyah Sky walk down that runway and I saw the progress that she made from when she first started to her debut, I would call it her debut, tears actually came to my eyes because I actually saw a big improvement in her confidence, in the way that she was able to manipulate the stage. And just, I didn't recognize my daughter, to be quite honest.
For the young Tobagonian model, the intensive preparation extended far beyond learning how to pose or manage her wardrobe. She notes that the experience directly transferred into her everyday life, helping her find her voice in public spaces.
But some areas, as in like public speaking or just other things in general, it has helped me, because before I used to be a little bit more shy or a little bit more quiet, and ever since I've started doing modeling, I feel like I've started to speak out a little bit more and gain some individuality.
While the young runway model views this as a viable future career path, both mother and daughter emphasize that the ultimate return on investment remains the character, time management, and resilience built along the way. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven Books and Things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Celebrate your roots, support local, shop with purpose. Heritage Haven Books and Things, where culture comes alive. Visit us today at Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Heritage Haven Books and Things. Celebrate culture. Wear it, read it, live it.
From the reef to the road. From the reef to the road. Tobago calling. Sweet vibes, sweet wine, everybody falling. We bring the culture straight to you. Tobago Updates, we keeping it true.
Oh gosh. Tobago Updates. On the screen, here we go. You're home for October, carnival show. From the big stage, shine to the rabbit hole line. We bring Tobago to the world in real time.
Tobago Updates. Tobago Updates. Carnival 2026. We said the pace. Wave your flag. Anywhere you're there. Anywhere. Island love streaming all around you. Yeah. Big king love, come see the rhythm start.
Tobago Updates, Caribbean art.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Welcome back. 14 Tobagonian patients have been given a lease on life following a critical medical mission by the Caribbean College of Surgeons. Partnering with the TRHA, the visiting surgeons not only slashed waiting lists for life-altering surgeries, but also provided invaluable hands-on masterclasses to local medical staff. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details in this report.
A major medical milestone for Tobago. The Caribbean College of Surgeons recently touched down on the island, bringing critical surgical relief to local patients while boosting the capacity of healthcare workers at the Tobago Regional Health Authority. The specialized mission brought immense hope to 14 patients who received life-changing surgeries. According to Professor Vijay Narayan Singh, the efficiency of the operations exceed all expectations thanks to an unexpected boost in local hospital resources.
Because all the patients we did with varicose veins can go home the same day. It was done under local anesthesia. All the diabetic foot patients were done same day procedure. They came, had it done, and they go home. But here in Tobago, they gave us 3 operating theaters instead of the 2 I requested. So we were able to finish much earlier.
Beyond shortening waiting lists, the mission served as an intensive hands-on masterclass. The visiting team worked side by side with TRHA staff, sharing cutting-edge knowledge designed to drastically reduce the burden on local hospital beds.
I think it will strengthen the capability of your staff here to deliver that kind of care without having to use a lot of hospital beds and resources. And people can return home the same day after their interventions. I think we'll get a lot of healing of ulcers, diabetic foot ulcers, and of venous ulcers, because not only radiofrequency ablation, but foam sclerotherapy was also done.
With advanced procedures like radiofrequency ablation and foam sclerotherapy now part of the local conversation, Tobago's healthcare system takes a massive step forward in patient recovery and chronic ulcer care. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
The Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has launched a new monthly initiative to recognize excellence among its rank and file. The program comes during a demanding period for law enforcement. Joel Green George has more in this news report.
Incentivizing hard work and boosting morale are now top priorities for the Tobago Police Executive. The division has officially ramped up systematic performance awards for local officers. Tobago Division Head Senior Superintendent Rodel Kirk says acknowledging the efforts of outstanding personnel is absolutely critical for long-term success.
Policing is often a thankless job. But if we don't recognize our own, we can't expect them to give that output, notwithstanding that they are charged with the responsibility of policing the entire island or the nation.
The initiative is an ongoing directive started by the Deputy Commissioner of Operations. The ultimate goal is to secure better outcome measures from all deployed rankings. Officers are facing intense demands and constant calls across the island, making strong support necessary. Kirk stresses that showing appreciation materially improves public service.
But it's something that goes a long way. When we show that appreciation, we tend to get a buy-in and something that the officers will be, a bit more motivated in terms of, doing their jobs.
The recognition format will soon shift into a clearly structured monthly competition. Future selections will target specific individual performers across the squadrons. Management will utilize objective internal metrics and a formal nomination process to choose winners. Kirk confirms that rewards will go beyond standard pieces of paper.
Commendation is not only certificates. Sometimes the officers will receive monetary benefits. Sometimes that is how it goes. So it will be a mixture, right? Some will receive some sort of tangible monetary benefit in addition to the certificate.
The executive plans to keep this recognition scheme active throughout the remaining months of the year. Leaders hope incentivizing excellence drives better security advancements on the island. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
As Tobago continues to market itself as a premier green destination, local tourism stakeholders are being urged to bridge the gap between environmental protection and hospitality. Today, the Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program presented the Eco-stewardship Award to the Tropicus Hotel for its environmental initiatives. Our senior reporter Jewel Green George has the details in this special package.
For an island highly dependent on tourism, the natural environment remains its most valuable asset. But balancing visitor numbers with conservation is a constant challenge. The Tropicus Hotel received recognition for striking that balance through a farm-to-fork project that has expanded from 5 original beds to over 24 organic plots.
Without the natural environment, we don't really have much to give or sell. It's not like Tobago has 1 million hotels or a great big number of large resorts. So when we do have tourism sector actors coming on board as partners, it shows that there is potential for collaboration.
The Eco-stewardship program, managed under the Division of Environment, Climate Resilience and Energy, mandates that participating properties maintain an active agroforestry or farm-to-fork operation. The initiative is designed to reduce the high carbon footprint and costs associated with shipping food over from Trinidad. For the hotel management, the transformation has redefined their relationship with their guests.
We can also educate our guests by saying, hey, so this picture you actually got this morning was from our garden. And then it builds so many different questions. When they ask, how was this grown? What did we do? To the point where we actually had garden tours happening on the property as well.
The hotel grows local staples like Spanish thyme, pak choy, okra, and breadfruit. Beyond the kitchen, the initiative is fostering future environmental leaders. Students from the Signal Hill Secondary School Environmental Club are actively brought in to inspect the plots, providing youth with a hands-on look at sustainable agriculture. Project organizers say the ultimate goal is widespread industry reform.
You can confidently tell them, hey, well, what you have in your plate is from right here on the premises and it's grown organically and sustainably. That is, in fact, a selling point. And those are the little things that we are looking to target.
Tropicus is currently seeking its International Green Key certification ahead of its upcoming 50th anniversary. Management hopes their surprise win inspires other local properties to adopt climate-smart practices. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The weather report when we return.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Tobago, are you ready to celebrate culture, color, and creativity? Then make Heritage Haven Books and Things your first stop this Heritage Festival. Step into a world of vibrant African wear, handcrafted accessories, unique gifts, local authors, and inspiring books for every age. Whether you're dressing for festivities or searching for something special, Heritage Haven has something just for you. Celebrate your roots, support local, shop with purpose. Heritage Haven Books and Things, where culture comes alive. Visit us today at Scarborough Esplanade and discover treasures. Heritage Haven Books and Things. Celebrate culture. Wear it, read it, live it.
And now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight we can expect generally settled conditions across Trinidad and Tobago, though there is a chance of a few shower outbreaks and a low 30% chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Minimum temperatures tonight are forecast to drop to 25 degrees Celsius at both Pialco and Crown Point. Tomorrow, Friday, look out for a mix of sunshine and partly cloudy to cloudy spells with a few intervals of scattered showers likely. There is also a medium 40% chance of isolated thunderstorm activity developing. Conditions should settle during the evening and night, apart from lingering isolated showers. Please note that street flooding and gusty winds can accompany heavy downpours. The heat index is forecast to reach 39 degrees Celsius at Pialco and 34 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas remain moderate with waves in open waters ranging from 1.5 to 2 meters. In sheltered areas, waves will be below 1 meter but can become choppy near showers. For those monitoring the tides on Friday in Port of Spain, high tides are at 5:28 a.m. and 6:36 p.m. with a low tide at 12:06 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 5:22 a.m. and 6:21 p.m. with the low tides at 12:05 p.m. and 11:57 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:48 and sunset is at 6:32. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night and let's recap the headlines. Chief Secretary calls for culture shift after shocking homicide. TIMA joins national humanitarian drive for Venezuela. And Senator mourns cousin slain in brutal Mount St. George attack.